This is our second attempt at shooting the third episode, featuring Molly. Last week, we shot an episode in which we made pork chops with plums and whipped potato. It was freaking amazing. We made it, we shot it, it was the best episode yet, and then when I was clearing files off the camera A to shoot Molly's marching band halftime show, her first time marching ever for Andover High School, I sort of accidentally deleted all the camera A footage for episode 3. So we're trying it again. This time, obviously with a different recipe. We are now going to make easy crappie meuniere. Did I say that right? Meuniere?
Yeah.
Meuniere. 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 Now I'm not saying it right. Meuniere.
No.
Okay.
It's French, not Italian.
Easy. I thought that's so late.
For our easy crappie meuniere, we need to assemble our ingredients. We need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We need salt, freshly ground black pepper. We need a bag of crappie fillets of unsalted butter, 2 teaspoons of grated lemon zest, 12 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of minced fresh parsley. And for our sides, we have a bag of frozen squash and a bag of dinner rolls. I'm the Kansas Dad 88, 36-year-old single father of 4 living in Andover, Kansas. I started cooking as a necessity, it later became a hobby, and some might say an obsession. Now, funny story behind how I ended up choosing this recipe. A very good friend of mine named Heather, who a couple days ago, moved to Denver from here in Andover. She had a lot of food in her fridge and freezer that she did not want to move with her all the way to Colorado. She had me get all the food from her fridge, her freezer, and her pantry and just bring it back to my house so we could use it because she didn't want to move it to Colorado. Now, among the food there was a bag of frozen crappie. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with it? So I started going through my cookbook. I went through one that my stepmother Susie got me, Barefoot Contessa, Back to Basics, and I found this particular recipe. Now I say there's nothing in the other ones. There was fish recipes, but nothing that would work for what I had. My goal was to make something without going to the store at all, and I am able to succeed tonight. So, what we're doing is easy crappie
Meuniere.
meuniere.
Wait, that's right?
Meuniere?
Meuniere?
Meuniere.
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 Okay, so, as one of the side dishes for tonight's dinner, we're doing some white dinner rolls. Now the type that we have can be prepared one of 2 different ways. The first method actually takes 3 to 5 hours. Well, seriously, who plans ahead 3 to 5 hours as far as dinner goes? I mean, if I'm marinating something overnight, or if I'm cooking something all day in the crock pot, I do. But if I decide I'm going to make dinner, this is what I'm making, and I want dinner rolls, 3 to 5 hours, not going to cut it. Fortunately, as a second method, the second method only takes anywhere from about an hour to an hour and a half. Okay, what we do is we preheat the oven to 200 degrees. While that's preheating, we take our dinner rolls and we put them in a greased pan. Then we take a pot of water and boil it. Now, what we're going to do, we're actually going to take the water off the stovetop, and we're going to stick the entire saucepan in the lower rack of the oven. Then we'll take the dinner rolls themselves, place them above. Now, we still have it at 200 degrees. We're going to leave it there. We're going to set the timer for 1 hour. Now, after 1 hour, we'll do another step with the rolls, but we'll get to that later. We're going to take a cup of flour and sprinkle it all over this plate right here. Carefully. Lower, or it's going to go over the... Thank you. Okay, just...
I got it. I got this.
Okay, don't sprinkle so much as just dump.
Oh, you told me to sprinkle it.
Okay, sorry, dump that shiz.
It wasn't even.
Okay, now, I want you to take the salt and pepper, which I did not prepare for you. Well, I prepared the pepper. Yeah, grab the salt. And just, you know, just sprinkle the hell out of it. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay, that's good. Now, fresh pepper. And that should suffice. Okay, now, your hands clean?
Yeah, I just washed them.
Okay, good. Do kind of this with that.
This is fun. Oops.
Okay, we
So
could
soft.
probably use some more salt and pepper.
I don't know if I can do this part.
Okay, now.
I got to rub my fingers in it more.
Okay. Now, I want you to take this plate behind you of butter, the entire fire truck and stick of butter.
It's stuck inside my nail.
And I want you to dump that in the pan.
That pan?
No,
Oh, that pan.
that pan.
Dang it, I could have tried.
Yeah, that's on the pan. That's a plate.
Okay.
Oh, I meant take the, well, that'll work too. Okay, you're going to want to hop down and wash your hands for just a bit. Okay, Molly has placed basically an entire stick of butter, not margarine. We don't use margarine in this house. We learned that last episode. We use straight up butter. So we got a stick of butter in here. We're going to go ahead and medium heat.
Ew, this thing smells like fish. It's really funny because fish can't sink. Can it sink?
Ha ha ha.
I know, I'm funny. That was funny. I'm not your mom. Obviously.
Kind of stir that butter around a little bit.
With what? Oh, this. Okay. Good. I don't have to use my fingers.
No. Yeah, stick your fingers in the hot skillet.
Okay. That sounds inappropriate.
Not gonna respond to that.
You should respond to it because ignoring people is rude.
Oh,
He doesn't want his daughter to look taller than him.
No, I
she's
just-
actually 5 feet tall. That's right, stalk me. Bing, bang, boom. Who's a smarty? I'm a smarty.
Okay, now it's melted. You're going to keep stirring it. What we want to do is we want to get the butter until it starts to brown.
Ew. Okay.
This is Molly's tea, and this is why one of the reasons I'm proud of all my children. Look at what she's using for her mug. Yes,
It's something Julie would appreciate.
that's true. Julie Spiller would appreciate this, and so would Kelly because she's converting Kelly over to being a
You
trekker.
probably shouldn't mention people's last names.
That's okay. I can bleep out her last name. Anyway, Star Trek
Really?
mug.
Beep.
Very proud.
It's sizzling.
You don't want people to stalk people.
I'm cool if
Okay.
people stalk me.
While the butter is browning, I'm going to start taking the fish
The fish.
and holy shit, that's a close up.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I was biting you. My bad.
I am currently dredging the bits of fish in our flour salt pepper mix. Okay.
I just ran into the fly paper again.
Stop doing that.
Ellie, you're not a fly. I understand the confusion though.
Shut up, Molly.
Now we're going to turn the heat. We had it on medium low, we're turning it down to low. No, we had it on medium, now we're turning it to medium low. Better get that right.
Butter, get it right.
Butter, get it right.
I'm funny.
And I'm going to start putting the fish
Fish.
in the butter.
Fish. 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 Fish.
Ow! Fire truck!
My bad.
That was some hot butter.
Oops. Fire truck. Fish eyes, bully, bully,
No,
fish eyes.
fish head.
Fish, that's, I knew fish eyes wasn't right. Fish head, bully, bully, fish head, eat them up, yum.
At this point, I'm going to have you carefully flip each one. And you need to make sure that you get each one. You'll be able to tell it because they'll be the ones that don't have wet flour on top.
They won't have the white stuff on them.
Yeah, they're kind of falling apart. It says to use a metal spatula. So we have plastic spatulas, but it says not to use them. But you know what? I don't know. The fork's not working. This is one incident where you cannot use the fork. Huh? That's leftovers. Dude, what are you guys doing? Come on, out of the kitchen.
Girl, I love it when
That's
you
not-
tease me. Get crunk, ski, ski, get crunk, ski, ski, get crunk, get crunk, get crunk, ski, ski. See? You're jamming along.
When the hell do I put the part? Oh, at the end.
Get my pants off of you.
This recipe reads like stereo instructions. When the fire truck do I put in the... Don't sit on this and put half that lemon juice in there now. Please.
Half.
Half.
No, not half.
Just eyeball it. A little bit more. Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's getting sizzly. Sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle. All of it.
Okay, what we just added was half of our lemon juice. Oh, so I'm thinking about it. Earlier, I gave instructions on putting in the dinner rolls. I talked about how we put them in at 200 degrees with a pot of boiling water underneath them. After 1 hour, you take the boiling water out, which I kind of sort of maybe forgot to do. But anyway, you take the boiling water out, you crank the heat up to 350, and cook them for like 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. So we did that step, we just didn't actually film that step. But we did it, which is the important part. What the...
I had to get it off.
What, the Vader? Take this. Okay. Oh.
When you edit this, you should count up how many times I say ow.
Okay. We'll do like a little counter. Like ding, ding, ding. Okay, take that. Use this, that stuff. And put it in there, please. Like, sprinkle it over it.
Oh, can I have beans with this?
Okay, what she's adding is a half teaspoon of lemon peel. We're supposed to use lemon zest,
I put it in one
which
spot
I'm
again.
not wanting to use lemon
Daddy,
flavored
I
bath
put it in
soap.
one spot
Okay,
again.
well just mix it up. I'm not wanting to use lemon flavored bath soap. Otherwise we'd be zestfully clean. Yeah, no, that's another 80s reference there. Okay, so anyway, no, we're not having beans with this. We're not having beans with fish. No, those are that's for another recipe. What the? God.
Jeebus.
This is going to be the most up episode of this show yet.
Because I'm on it.
I'm of the school of just, you know, use it. So,
Hey,
yeah.
we
So
want
just kind of...
Want it.
Okay, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's lemon peel. Now, I think lemon zest is actually when you take an actual lemon peel and do like the little scraper thing over it, which if you want to do it. Because theoretically, you should do that yourself for a teaspoon of that, or in our case, because we're doubling the recipe, 2. But I don't have the thing, and I didn't buy lemons, but that's lemon peel already jarred, and, you know, the whole purpose of this show is to teach you how to cook easy. So, you know what? If you have it... Cereal? Seriously? Out of the kitchen. Go. Go. Go.
Gee willikers.
Scoop all this fish out onto this plate, and we'll put the rest of this fish in.
Ons.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Stop. Collaborate and listen.
I stack a brand new invention, something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock the mic like a vandal.
Life is jump like a candle. Dance from a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it, believe it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Now, if that's said, Molly's gonna flip the fish.
Flip the fish.
No, it's
While Molly is flipping the fish, some of my viewers have contacted me, asked me what type of cooking shows I like to watch. Well, I don't have cable anymore, so Food Network's out, as is several other networks that show food stuff. I do watch Rachel Ray in the morning sometimes before I go to work. And also online, And also online, I love Hannah Hart and My Drunk Kitchen, which you know because I mentioned it in both the episodes that we shot so far. Well, I wrote on Hannah Hart's wall one time talking about how much I loved her and wanted her to marry me, and then I said I was just kidding, but I did say that I do think about you when I'm shooting whiskey while making my cooking show, which I actually haven't yet, but she's like, well, I'm glad you think about me during your whiskey shooting time. So, for Hannah Hart and My Drunk Kitchen, a little bit of Kentucky bourbon. I want you to add the rest of...
Too bad it's not lemon zest, because you could say, I want you to add the rest of the lemon zest. I evenly poured it that time.
Excellent. Now, instead of messing with measuring, we're just going to take that and just, you know.
What's that mean? I dropped my pencil.
Okay.
So we're gonna bend.
Now that this is going,
And snap.
And snap.
we're going to take our other side, which also from Heather's Kitchen is sliced yellow squash. Yes, I am using frozen vegetables, or I mean frozen fruit, no, vegetables, fruit, no, squash. Vegetables.
Bleh.
So, please forgive me.
So we're gonna bend.
And snap. Bend. And snap.
Let's just
Ow.
sprinkle about half of this over that. Just half.
Hey
Sprinkle like a
everybody!
fairy.
I broke both
Or
arms
like an Edward.
and my leg.
Well, he is a fairy.
I sprinkle some like a fairy.
No. Not your episode.
She kind of pops in every episode.
It's not.
I do.
It's not her episode.
We're going to turn off the fish.
That's so wrong. What?
This is what happens when you cook with teenage girls.
We're gonna turn off the fish.
Molly,
Okay.
you're off the show.
Take the spatula.
That was rude.
Not Vader, but the slaughtered one. And let's pull the fish out.
Put it on.
Yep.
It's really hot in here. I want to kill it. I know I'm funny.
You're gonna burn.
Why
Whoa!
not? Turn the heat down.
Don't laugh at
Go.
me and my
I'm not gonna
funny
burn.
jokes.
No, we're not.
No one heard what I said. I said, all right, home skillet.
Oh, because it's a skillet.
Yeah, I got it. You didn't apparently, blondies.
Because I put too much on the plate to dredge. Don't put this away yet. I have to be able to write.
I'm not eating the fish.
the recipe.
But the fork's going into the pan and then it mysteriously disappears.
First off, this is not a fork. Second off, what are you even talking about?
We're going to take
Oops.
all this shiz
Yes.
and just drizzle it over this. So just drizzle
All
that
right,
shiz.
home skillet.
And if you have stuff to read,
Ow. Hold up. I was bending my nail.
That's fine.
oh, now it's 8:23. Computer has to be read it earlier. I forget about things.
Talking about?
Okay, we're going to take the rest of the parsley and sprinkle it over the rest of the
What are
fish.
you talking about? Quentin just said, well, Molly's pretty good. And Ellie goes, no, she's not. And he goes, well, as cool as she is. And Ellie goes, no, she's not. I want to know what they're talking about. Holy tits.
Meunier. How do they say that word again?
Meunier?
Meunier?
I think so.
Meunier. Here is our crappie meunier. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum,